Hi everyone, welcome to Poppy DIY Crafts. Today we're unboxing this month's Elves box. This is from Sophie and Toffee and it's a subscription box that I get every single month. So let's take a look. Okay, oh take a look. The November Elves box is a floating shakers. Make shaker or non-shaker floating terrariums. Oh, this looks like it's going to be so much fun. So here are the items that we're going to be getting in the regular box and also the extras in the premium add-on. I actually have the premium add-on, so that means we get everything. Let's start with the regular items. This one is a milk bottle silicone mold. So this one is a two-part mold with a lid. So you put the two parts together, fill it up, and then add the lid. So this looks like it's transparent. That means we can probably use it with UV resin. We got 2 bottles of 2-layer shaker oil. So you would use this as is. I think you pour it completely into the shaker bottle. This probably fills it up. So maybe it's just a one-time use. So we got a blue one and we got a white one. This looks so cool already. We got a bottle of UV resin. There's 60 grams in here. And I really like Sophie and Toffee's UV resin. They're really clear and also not sticky. Next we have Crystal Art Gel in white. I have one of these from a previous box and they're really easy to use. Next we got some Heart Shimmer Confetti. Oh my goodness, this is really cute. Little hearts in there. Okay, iridescent hand straps. These are for keychains. Oh, this is so shiny. Okay, so got some colorful foam balls. It says here we're going to use them as the core of our animals to make them float between the oil. So I'm not really sure what that means, but we're going to have to test it out. Alright, so that's it for the regular box. For the premium, we get an extra bottle. This one is a short bottle, kind of short and stubby. It's also really cute. We have, oh look, it's a little fishbowl. Oh my gosh, this one's so cute. And oh, look, little fishies. So little goldfish molds. Oh, this is really cute. So we get one big fish and one little fish. Okay, so and here we have a bottle of shaker oil. And I think this is also for the shaker oil to squirt it in. Some orange pigment powder. This looks really bright. It'll be perfect for the goldfish. Let's start with a milk bottle. So I took the 2 pieces and put them together. There are little groups here on the side where you can kind of match them up and press them together. And I'm just using some rubber bands to hold them together just in case so that they don't fall apart with the resin still inside while it's trying to cure. Next we're going to take our UV resin and I am just going to squirt a thick layer all the way around, and we're going to let it flow down, and I want it to coat the entire sides of the bottle. So we're going to just watch it real carefully, making sure we get a nice thick layer. See it. I'm going to pour it down to the bottom and just slowly roll it. So I'm going to continue to spin it so that we get a nice even coat. Then we're going to stick it under the UV light. So it's going to take about 2 minutes to cure, and just in case, I'm just going to continue to flip the mold so that any resin that has not cured yet will not puddle in one place. Okay, so you can kind of see the resin inside and it's looking pretty good. The inside looks a little bit thicker, the edges here looks very thin, so I think I need to focus a little bit on the bottom here. So we're going to do this one more time and do one more layer. make sure it goes all the way down to the bottom. Put it one more time in here. And again, we're going to keep spinning. Alright, so the second coat is done. Let's take this apart and take a look at our bottle. So fingers crossed that it is completely sealed and we won't get any leaks. Oh wow, look at this. So this bottle turned out really nice. I can feel that it's actually pretty sturdy. So the two coats is needed to make this bottle feels nice and sturdy. I also used the bottom mold to make the bottom piece. However, because as you can see, this is actually not perfectly round and the base doesn't really fit. So it's a little bit lopsided. So this perfect circle lid actually does not fit into the base very easily. So I think that's going to be a problem once we have the liquid in there and we're going to struggle to get this piece on there without it falling inside. So what I'm going to do is actually going to use a piece of shaker film. I already traced out the size of it before we fill it. That way we can use this to seal the opening and then cover it with resin towards the end. So in that sense, we won't use this at all. Now for the next piece. So the liquid we're going to be using is this 2-layer liquid. So what we wanted to do is make something that will float on the inside. And the way we're going to make it float is by adding a few of these styrofoam balls. We only need a few, maybe 3. So we're going to have a lot of leftover balls after this. What I'm going to do is use a mold from a previous box. This is the October box and it has a little ghost here. So I thought it'd be really cute to make a little floating ghost in our little shaker. And here we're going to add a few balls. Add 3, make sure they're coated, and then put them under the light. Here are the little ghosts. I made 3. On the back here you can see the little styrofoam balls, but I think that's okay. Alright, let's go ahead and add some confetti. Add some black diamonds. Ooh, maybe this is too much. A few stars for color. Now I'm going to take the oil and I'm going to pour it in. Okay, alright, fingers crossed that this does not leak. This is so cool. Okay, so it's really full to the top and now we have to seal it. So taking the UV resin, we're going to carefully put a thin layer all the way around. Put our little film on top. And we're going to cure it. Okay. I'm going to add more UV resin to make sure it's fully sealed. Alright, let's take it out and let's take a look. Okay, good, so it's not leaking. Seems like a lot of my confetti got stuck to the side. Let's see if we can shake it off. Oh no, I think I shook it too much. So what happened was my confetti got really stuck along the sides of the bottle, but as you can see, my ghosts are inside and they're floating along. So I'm going to let the liquid settle a little bit and maybe clear up so that we can see the 2 layers again, and hopefully some of the confetti would have loosened up and fallen to the bottom. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and make this other one that I really wanted to try, the fishbowl. So I think this is a very similar concept. You close up the 2 sides. We're going to fill the mold and then we're going to turn it so that all the edges are coated. Next, we're going to make the goldfish. So we're going to take a little bit of the mica powder and we are going to dust the inside. I'm going to fill half the mold with some resin. And let it cure. And now the main part of the cavity is filled. We are going to add more resin on top and sandwich it. So we're going to give it a good squeeze and then cure it. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, this is looking really good. Look at this. Oh wow. This is so pretty. You know what? These can be earrings just by themselves. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is too cute. The big one is looking so nice. Look at this. I love the details. Okay, so now we need to start filling this up, but it's going to be upside down. I've added some resin down here on the bottom, and we are going to kind of dip it in upside down like this and cure it. Okay, so there's our fish in there. And I'm going to add more resin for another layer. I'm going to put the bigger fish in. This time I'm going to hold on to the bigger fish. Alright, so it's starting to look really good. So let's do another layer. And this time I'm going to add some seashells. On the bottom, we're going to add some grass. And a little bit of glitter. Alright, I think at this point we can take out the fishbowl and just take a peek at what it looks like. Ooh. Oh wow, look at this. This looks really good. So we have a little gap here, which I think we can fill in with more resin. And of course we have the seam, which you can clean up with an X-Acto knife. Just smooth it out like this, just trim it. And we have this space here in the bottom. And I left this space open on purpose because I want to fill the bottom with some white, just to give it some color. Let's go ahead and do that. So it kind of looks like it has some white sand on the bottom. Alright, and here we have it, our little goldfish bowl. Oh my goodness, I just love this goldfish. And we have a little white on the bottom, which actually didn't show through. And let's take a look at our little bottle here. So as you can see, the confetti actually did not sink. It stayed stuck to the side of the bottle. So next time I do this, I'm not going to add any confetti. I'm just going to leave the liquid clear. But the little ghost, our little ghost is doing really well. Look, it's floating in between the two liquids. So that is super cool. Alright everyone, so what do you think of these two projects? Aren't they fun? Oh my goodness, this month's set is super fun. So let me know down below in the comment section what you like better. Do you like my little goldfish or do you like my little shaker bottle? And as always, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and I'll see you next time. Bye!